Today in Austin, Texas, a mortuary scandal, drag performance protests, May Day marches, and an award-winning journalist. Let's dive in. Dean Bark here. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, reporting from Austin, Texas. All right, let's kick things off with a bang. A bizarre case of corpse abuse unravels at Austin Mortuary as the motive remains unknown. Capitol Mortuary Services is under the spotlight after police discovered a grisly scene involving severed arms injected with formaldehyde for what's called the Freedom Art Experiment. You think that's a catchy name? Think again. Adeline Bowie, the mortuary's owner, and Aaron Ali, CEO of Med2Market, are facing charges that include, yes, you guessed it, corpse abuse. On March 10th, a former embalmer filed a complaint about funny business at the mortuary. Just a few weeks later, detectives found evidence, including some irregularities like falsified death certificates. Bowie, between interviews, admitted to some forgery. Seems forgery can be openly admitted these days. The complexity only builds from here. No severed limbs found yet, there are these photos, and employees mention odd places to dispose of fluids. Yeah, proper ethical guidelines, they're not just suggestions, folks. Moving on. UT students glam up in defiance with the Day of Drag event opposing drag bans. This colorful protest was organized by Isabella Thomas, a junior at UT, who tackled the administrative maze to host the Day of Drag at Gregory Gymnasium Plaza. This act of defiance comes in response to the UT system's rather buttoned-up drag performance ban, with influences from President Trump and Governor Abbott. Despite initial detractors, the event fired up with live performances and speeches supporting expressive rights. On a broader scale, this points to cultural tensions in educational institutions around gender identity. Bans on drag, they kind of miss promoting a campus of open views, don't they? Let's pivot to the next story. Austin fervor. May Day protesters condemn Trump policies with a massive march at the Capitol. May Day, traditionally celebrating workers' rights, saw hundreds gather under the banner of the 5501 movement. Marchers started at the Capitol and made their way to City Hall, focusing on social justice issues. Quite the active May Day, if you ask me. What's particularly interesting is the leadership from folks like Alexandra Haddocks and Gabriella Zaiden. They're championing against governmental overreach. In these times, May Day is just the right occasion for citizens to raise their voices. Shifting gears, Bridget Grumet's eye-opening reports garner national acclaim with a headliner award. Now, Bridget Grumet, a renowned columnist with the Austin American-Statesman, got a nod of national approval this past year. She's tackled issues ranging from the rough eviction of a homeless encampment to the much-delayed hearings related to the Uvalde school incident, work that got people listening and policies changing. Her entry into the Journalism Hall of Fame is well-earned. Such journalism continues to shine a necessary light on overlooked injustices. Kudos to Grumet. She shows that reporting doesn't just tell stories, it impacts lives. And that's all the news that fits for today. This is Dean Bark reminding you to, stay informed, Austin. Join us tomorrow for another City Report with Dean Bark.